You guys hear me? I was talking to myself for like 30 minutes. Ah. Hello? You guys hear me? I muted myself and I kept talking to myself like I was being heard, but I wasn't being heard. 30 seconds, you mean? No, I was talking to myself before the stream started. Hello, everybody. No camera today. Look how small you guys are. At the top left of the screen. I don't want to use the camera today. Everything's fine. I just woke up and I don't want to fucking wash my face. Bro Games, hello. Kali, what's up? Drive safe. Reveries, what's up? Akko, hello. Vargas, Mofu, Farhan, H, Suji. How long did I sleep? What's up, Sazukage? Entrepius. I had a weird like a sleeping situation last night. I was so tired. So I slept at like 9 or 10 p.m. which is like early. Which is very early for me. But then I was planning on like just sleeping through the whole night. But because like I kept having to wake up for a bunch of messages and stuff from like 5 different people. So I ended up having to like wake up at like 12 in the morning. So I only slept like 3 hours. And then after like I took care of all the stuff, I went back to sleep at like 3 in the morning. I woke up at like 4. And then I went back to bed. Like 30-minute increments. And then I just woke up. Why are you even messaging 5 different people at night unless you do so at Discord? Dude, I don't know what it is. I don't even have Discord on alert. Like, my phone's silent like 99% of the time, like in the past year. I don't have notifications on my phone ever, like sound or vibration or anything like that. But for some reason, my body just reacts to this sixth sense of people messaging me. And like, I just fucking feel it. It's so weird. And then when I check, it's always issues. And then so since I checked, I should reply. So like I kind of ended up waking up. Yeah, I think I have like anxiety, you know? That's probably the only way to explain such a situation, I think. But then realistically, I know the answer to curing this weird anxiety. And that is to just like take my phone and put it somewhere further away from my bed. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you physically have to like force yourself to get up out of bed to check your phone. So like you get lazy, so you just don't do it. If you put your phone away like somewhere like in a not reachable distance. But that's so hard to do that right now for me. because I've become like brain rotted. Eronosuke-kun, welcome back. Yeah, we're going back to Mondstadt. This is like interesting. And this patch don't look like... It doesn't look like they have a new character. It's like a rerun patch. You know what I noticed about this splash art? I don't know if it means anything, but it's very suspicious, right? Look at this. You see this down here? You notice anything strange about this little thing? Look at this. Why is this in a different color? Why is 425 a different color? Isn't that weird? Why would they do that on purpose? They obviously did it on purpose. What's the deal with this? Why is 0425? I know it's the date, but why is that a different color? Next year? What do you mean next year? Yeah, it's a different color. I know it's really hard to see, but this is like a little bit like darker blue. This is teal. Oh my god, you guys are like, half of you are excited and half of you are talking shit about this game. I love it. With all the crazy drama going on in this game, let's see what they cooked up. Will they be able to stomp out the fire? Or are they gonna add more fuel to the fire? It's better be good. I'd like to say Genshin Impact is on a pivotal moment of make or break situation. The VA? Yeah, I keep hearing like stuff about the VA situation. Thoughts on S. Frankelia? I did see the picture. She looks like a girl that I would try to date, you know what I'm saying? She looks like she's into Gundam, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? She looks like she's into Gundam, and I'm like, yo, I like Gundam. You want to hang out? Is that Cryo MC? No, I don't think so. If anything, it's probably teal instead of Cryo blue. It's probably animal teal. Which kind of like, you know, going back to Mondstadt makes sense. Let's see what happens this patch. This live stream. I'm pretty excited, but my expectations are not that high, to be honest. Just because just because honestly, this just makes me feel like Venti's story 2 is happening, but people are suspecting it's not. So like that'd be a little bit of a disappointment, but I know that a lot of people like Albedo, so that's like cool. Maybe we got some maybe we got some what's his name? Duvalin? No. What's his name? Durin? Maybe we get some Durin stuff. Mine aren't high either, but they're still my favorite character, all in a banner. I do like Mondstadt characters. I think it's because of... It's funny that I say this, but nostalgia factors. And yeah, it's just so funny that I'm saying nostalgia in a game that's not even like that old. But Genshin's been out for a while, actually. If we get endurance stuff, then Scaramouche might come, including because follow up to Simulanka. He might show up. It's just weird that, you know, this is obviously Dragon Spine, just because of the stupid ass mountains in the back, right? This is very, very obviously Dragon Spine stuff. Is that what the mountain's called? Is it Dragon Spine? Island, did you hear that Hoyo just trademarked a new Honkai title? It's called Honkai Nexus Anima. Let me look this up. The fuck is that? Honkai. Yo, by the way, guys, if you haven't already used my code, use my code for Honkai Impact 3rd. You get crystals. You get like 60 crystals. I tweeted it. Go dig it up. Retweet it. Honkai Nexus Anima. In South Korea, MiHoYo applies for trademark for new Honkai game in South Korea. The fuck? I just saw a picture of what could be. That looks interesting. But I'm not gonna show it on stream because it looks like it's leaks. This your favorite song? I changed it because it was quiet. I thought the music like fucking... Whenever I hear quiet music, I change it because I feel like if I just raise the volume, it's gonna get to this situation where like a new song plays and it's gonna blow everybody's ears out. They even made a Twitter account? Really? Let me check. You can hear him? Oh, I didn't hear it. Whatever. Honkai. What was it called? Honkai Nexus? What kind of name is Honkai Nexus Anima? They need to stop with this long ass fucking names. You know? This account is temporarily restricted. My account or their account? What the fuck? You know why I hate long names? I think Genshin Impact is the longest that I want the name of a game to be ever, because whenever you make a video, you have to kind of put that name in the title of the video, and if it starts getting too long, it eats up like the title space, and it's fucking annoying. Yeah, Honkai Impact 3rd, Honkai Star Rail, their name are fucking long. Tenlin Zone Zero. See, this is what I mean. Why don't they just use like 1 or 2 words? Anima and Animus are a pair of dualistic. We're not surprised about that, right? Carl Jung described the Animus as the unconscious masculine side of. Okay. It sounds like a similar concept they've been running for the past 7 years. What the fuck? Did that image just change or what? There is a new character. It's the chef girl. What is this background? Does this remind you of Mondstadt or Fontaine? That's a Fontaine background. Are we not going back to Mondstadt? Did we all get debated? We're back in Fontaine. It's probably one of those half event situation. K-On! Japanese VA are all in Genshin. Now that's so funny. They should get together and like just for the hell of it, like sing together inside Genshin. Chat, your thoughts on this chef? No, well, what is the word for somebody who makes a lot of desserts? Not like cook, but like dessert makers. There's a word for it, and I'm too stupid to know what that word is. Confiterie or something? I feel like there's patisserie. Yo, that's a hard word to say. Hold on. Let me Google. Paisier. Patissier? Patissier? Is that what it is? Patissier? Is this French? Oui? It's French. Of course it is. Confectionist? Oh, that's what I was thinking of. She looks good, but I need to see her first. What do you mean? She's right there! We act like we don't pull for only visuals. Island, you ready to witness your lords coming to light? Man, all my fucking lords wrong. Don't out me. Croissant? Croissant? Is that fucking croissant? I usually don't pull character they introduce out of nowhere, with an exception of Tiori. Tiori. They didn't really introduce them out of nowhere, no. You mean more like in the lore, I guess, right? Hold on, I think someone's here. Chat. I noticed every time there's a Genshin Impact live stream, I always talk shit. So again, just like the last time, I think I said something similar last time. This time I'm gonna try to be very optimistic as well. Okay? Yo, I'm just being honest, man. Throughout the entirety of Natlan, all I did was talk shit because I didn't like it. It's just my personal thing, you know. Like I have my own opinion, but I did hear people like getting frustrated that I'm talking too much shit. So I'm just gonna like try to chill out, you know. You didn't even play it, dude. Don't even get me started. We're gonna try to be optimistic. Yeah, maybe since it's non-Natlan patch, I'd be happy. Where am I? I don't exist right now. I'm not using my camera or nothing. I didn't even set up my VTuber model or anything because I forgot that I reinstalled my Windows and I didn't set that up yet. A non-Genshin topic for anyone play Wuwa. Who's gonna pull for Zani? Is that a new character? I want League of Legends Toxic Island. You guys don't want Toxic Island. It's not entertaining. It's more annoying. Wait, is there a new character coming out? Is there a new like a character video or something that I can watch and react to later on another day? Who is Zani? Let me look it up. Oh, it's this girl. Oh my god, she looks hot. She's like fucking like Arlecchino and Clorend put together. She looks good. Yo, 5 more minutes. What is this word in the middle here? Paralogism. The fuck? Any clue when Skirk is coming? Next patch. Parasite your relationship with food. Is that what this word actually means? Sweet? I'm just pulling this shit out of my ass. Don't take my information as gospel. I don't know shit about this game anymore. Yo, by the way, guys, I don't know if you guys got the news. We're doing another Honkai Impact 3rd merch giveaway. It's gonna be a lot of goodies. Did you guys hear about it? Go look at my Twitter post. It means a misconception resulting from incorrect reasoning. Wow, what a crazy word. If true. This character reminds you of Sanji. She could pass for like Sanji's fucking like younger sister or something. It's so funny. I can actually see that they're like siblings in its crazy like hypothetical. She also looks like Navia. Maybe it's Navia's younger sister. Maybe this entire time Navia and Sanji were siblings. And this is their third youngest sibling. What is it called? What is that thing called in One Piece? They were looking for something in the blank blue. What is it called? Something blue, deep blue, or what is it? Ah, fuck! I haven't seen One Piece in so long. All blue? Is it all blue? Grand blue? What? No. No. There's no. It's like something blue that they like. Sanji wanted to go to blank blue to like find like his like dream or something. I forget. Is it all blue? Okay, it is. Okay, maybe this entire time, all blue was Fontaine all along. Oh shit. Yo, it all makes sense. Sanji's from Fontaine. People that drank the all blue, holy shit. Alright, well, let's see what this live stream gives us. And then as soon as this ends, I'm gonna go watch League of Legends T1 versus D plus Kia. They're literally playing right now, bro. And I can't watch it because Genshin Impact. Gonna have to wait till it ends and then like watch it without spoilers. When can I see Toxic Island from League? I can't play League anymore. The game got too complicated, and I don't wanna like tell people to go kill themselves. I can't do that anymore, yo. I need to like grow the fuck up. Alright, we're gonna start in a second, and then I'll maximize when it allows me to. I don't know why, but I'm lagging hard on your stream. I tried on UD stream, it's fine for me. Sadly, I'm gonna have to leave your stream for now and head over to UD. No worries. Yeah, I don't know why I'm lagging. Weird. Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe I should have restarted my computer. It's here, baby. Is this stream okay for most of you? It's okay? Alright. Sounds a bit low. Effie, what's up? buffering? Oh, I don't know why it's buffering. I don't know. Windbloom?
どう？よかったでしょ？旅人、いらっしゃい。シワルマラン AA ランドファミリーに加わる準備はできた？グルメ系 AA に出てくるみたいな超豪華なご飯も欲しいぜ。
両選手、準備ができたようですね。
Oh my god, it's a Food Wars!
特別料理対決開始。
カトラリーの準備も完了。冷凍の時間よ。最高の一品よ。
とにかくそこのレストランから
She looks pretty good.
野菜を至急調達したいと依頼を受けて、僕とイファが
Sorry, the caption is getting cut off.
付き添いでな。
Aoife's here.
さあ行くぞ。おっと逃がすかよ。
月始めの3日間、飛行物を連れて外出してはいけないらしい。
参ったな。
ここは昔レムリア時代に建てられた公衆浴場で、確かモデストの秘典に書いてあったような気がするわ。
真の偉大なり満足。
Oh, we're back to this. I remember doing some of
古
this.
竜の時代の謎の遺物、それに俺がフォンテーヌに来た理由を合わせて考えれば、例の密輸事件の捜査を逃れたものかもしれない。
僕の師匠にして母の黄金レインドットさ。彼女が僕をモンドに向かわせた時、ある大きな課題を与えた。
Wow!
世界の真相を探せというね。
なんで街の中に魔物がいるんだ？想像してたよりも状況がひどい。
Whoa! We're actually back!
敵が来るぞ。
We're actually back! What the
セ
fuck?
ピロス騎士団調査小隊隊長アルベド。
何をしたんだ？殺人事件？ホムンクルスが暴走して理性を失い、
Wait, who's
他者を
this?
傷つける狂気的な行動に走る。
魔女会と正式な会談を行うことになっている。
Whoa!
あら、そんな勇気のある子がまだモンドにいたの？
天地が逆さになった時、人は世界の本質を知る。なら盤面が逆さになったら
What the heck?
なぜ罪のない人を。
どうしてこんなことに？ミレットが襲撃にあって。
これはレムリアが戦争のために用意した薬物なのよ。人体研究という課題を諦めたことは一度もない。モンドの法律にのっとり、被告人アルベドを殺人および死体遺棄
Thanos!
有罪とする。
今も近くから聞こえるよ。
なんだ、バルバトスか？
ファルか？
What? This patch. This patch seems very good. Wow. You know, I remember vaguely, long time ago, when I was really knee deep into the lore of this, there was like a very intricate connection between Fontaine and Mondstadt in terms of like not just the story but the overarching story. So in a way, them being connected in this way and like going into more depth of the world building makes a lot of sense. I forgot what it was. There was like this huge connection between Mondstadt and Fontaine. But I forget what it was. Damn. It's been so long. I'll just watch you if you do it. I might just do the main story. And like, not do anything else.
Hello,
as
everyone.
I've always done.
Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 5.6 special program. I'm Jane Jackson, the voice of Varessa, and I have two awesome co-hosts with me today. Why don't you introduce yourselves?
What up, my dudes? My name is Johnny LaQuasto, and I'm the voice of Aoife.
Hey, your turn.
Hello everyone, my name is Emily Cass and I voice Escoffier. I'm so excited to be here.
That's her name,
And I am
Escoffier.
so excited to be hosting alongside you two today.
Oh, by the way, Emily, I have to say, the way your chibi's tail moves around is so cool.
Oh, actually, it's not a tail. It's a self-adapting movement signal tracking support mech. It's a piece of tech, basically. It helps Escoffier in the kitchen and in combat. It's one of her essential utensils.
But it looks so much like a tail.
Yeah, a lot of people think that. And considering how it looks,
I don't
people
think this is
even
a
call
type of patch
Escoffier
that can be
a
treated like
human
that.
chef.
Man, I'll treat it the way I want to treat it.
That seems a little extreme.
Yeah, I'd say so too, but honestly, I don't know much about Escoffier. Can you
Escoffier.
tell us more about her, Emily?
Absolutely. Let's take a look at her profile. Escoffier used to be the head chef at the Hotel de Bourg.
Oh, cool.
The hotel is famous for the extremely
ladle is
popular
like
and
ice.
exclusive Gâteau de Bourg.
Wow, exclusive?
Yeah, only a limited amount of
Welcome back,
slices
Akko.
are available per day. Escoffier is a master of precision gastronomy, which means she approaches cooking as a science. She even develops advanced mecha to use in her cooking process.
Wow, that's some dedication to her craft.
Of course, in Escoffier's kitchen, no dish is ready to be served until it has
How
her
is that not
stamp of
melting?
approval. And when she likes something, she gets completely lost in the flavors. It looks almost like she's in heaven.
That sounds incredible, but what if she doesn't like it?
Anybody know who the
She'd
Japanese
probably
voice
say
actor
something like,
of her is?
You thought
She sounded
cream of
very
mushroom soup was ready to serve after
familiar.
3.5 minutes on the stove. You'd have had more sense serving hot water with ice cubes. At least then you wouldn't have wasted all this perfectly good cream and mushroom. Wow, intense.
I promise Escoffier is actually very well mannered most of the time. But when it comes to food, she couldn't be more strict. It's all for good reason though. Escoffier believes her mission as a chef is to make haute cuisine accessible to all. So she's not just strict on other people, she demands perfection from herself too. Because that's the only way to make her dream a reality.
Oh, is that why she develops all those cooking mecha?
That's right. With their help, even people who are short on time or cooking skills can be capable of making a good meal.
Ha, okay. That feels like a personal call-out. But seriously, though, I'm telling you, I could use something exactly like that.
Same here.
She literally
Emily, you said
belongs in
Escoffier
Food
used to be
Wars,
the head
bro.
chef at the Hotel de Bourg. Does that mean she doesn't work there anymore?
Yeah, that's right. She even had to spend time in the Fortress of Meripede.
The Fortress of Meripede? What happened?
We can't divulge the details right now, but all will be revealed in Escoffier's story quest, treasured above all. So be sure to check it out if you're interested, travellers. You'll also be rewarded with extra Ascension materials for Escoffier.
Ooh.
Oh, and travellers will get to take part in a one-of-a-kind culinary showdown in this quest. Not only will travellers get to experience Escoffier's
We had
mentorship
something similar
firsthand,
long
but special
time ago,
guests
didn't
will
we?
also make an appearance.
Look at the way she
Special
walks.
guest, nice. Huh. Okay.
We
I
had
see
like
blubber
a
beasts and maritime
food
flowers.
war
do we have to
event
cook
long time
4
ago.
blubber beasts using maritime flowers?
The
That's
Zhangling
not
one?
much
Yeah,
to
I
work
think
with.
so.
All I can say is trust in Escoffier. She can work wonders.
Oh, I'm definitely a believer. Okay, so we know what she can do in the kitchen, but what about on the battlefield?
Right, let's get into it.
Satomi. Was that her name?
Escoffier
Satomi?
wields a cryovision and is a powerful addition to freeze-focused teams, which brings us to one of
Event
her
Horizon, what's up?
When Escoffier's elemental skill or elemental burst hits an enemy, she can reduce their resistance to hydro and cryo damage. The more hydro and cryo characters in the party, the greater the reduction.
Okay. So it looks like the enemies here aren't actually frozen, but the resistance reduction still takes effect.
Yeah, that's really important. As long as her elemental skill or burst hits an enemy, the reduction takes effect. The enemy doesn't need to be frozen. That means the talent works on bosses.
Oh, it's a
and other
sick ulti
unfrozen
animation.
enemies.
Wow, so it seems like any character that deals hydro or cryo damage can benefit from that talent. I can definitely see her being a powerful support in free.
Oh, it's a
True,
Wendy's voice
but
actor?
Scoffier's not just
That's
a
awesome.
support. She can dish out damage as well. With an actual dish.
No way.
Yeah, and when Escoffier unleashes her elemental skill, she summons a cooking mech to the field that follows the active character and periodically fires projectiles at nearby enemies, dealing cryo damage.
Wow.
So with her ability to shred resistance, she basically buffs her own damage. In addition, her elemental burst restores HP to the entire party.
Incredible. Okay, so she can buff the party, dish out damage.
I really
and
like her
heal.
ult animation.
Wow. Sounds like
She
she's
does
pretty
that like the
versatile.
spinny thing with her knife
Thanks
and
to a
stuff.
different talent, she has another ability that really showcases her skills as a chef. If you hold her elemental skill, the cooking mech she summons can absorb elemental energy and convert it into a delicious dish.
What?
Whoa. I've never seen a talent like that before.
Okay, so you don't even have to prepare the ingredients yourself? Bro, that's awesome.
Yeah. And plus,
Cooking-
she can produce
cooking
several
has been
kinds of
power
dishes
crept.
This way.
Well, that will be so fun. to
Genshin
check
just
out in
power
game.
crept cooking.
So take note of this next piece of news, travelers. In the first half of version 5.6, we'll have event wishes for
She comes with
Escoffier and
Navia, that's so
A
funny.
new
I'm
5-star
telling you, they're
collab,
related.
Symphonist of Sense will be featured on the weapon banner.
That's a pretty
Our new
weapon.
4-star character Aoife will also enjoy a drop rate boost on the first half banners.
Aoife, no way, bro.
I think that's my line, but I couldn't have said it better myself.
Oh, and another bit of really exciting news is that travelers will get to spend more time with these two in the new version.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Okay, take a look at this clip and you'll see.
All eyes are on me. Lowly servants, behold the almighty Dragon Lord's magnificence.
What?
The heck are you on about? Why does no one ask for the autograph of the almighty Dragon Lord? Kahula how? Oh wow, no way, bro. What? You little... Oh dear. Do you even hear yourself, bro? How dare you! You insolent, contemptuous... Huh? What are you on about?
No way, bro.
Seriously? Do you even hear yourself, bro? Darn it. Oh, wow. No way, bro. Do you even hear yourself, bro? You're hopeless.
This is like the worst people to communicate with. The people who say the same thing over and over.
No way, bro. See you later. Huh? Ah!
Oh, you meant Kukuku and a how. Wow, I feel like those two could argue forever.
Dude, you don't know the half of it.
Hang in there, bro.
You too, huh? Man, this bro thing is really taking off.
Well, Kukuku is just that infectious. So, travelers met Aoife in the previous version, but since we now have the chance to add him to our parties, want to give us a formal introduction, Johnny?
I thought you'd never ask, Jane. Absolutely. As most of you probably know, Aoife is a Saurian vet from the Flower Feather clan. In that land, humans and Saurians live and fight side by side. Saurians get sick and hurt just like everyone else. So Saurian vets do a very important job in that land.
Okay.
And Aoife is a really good one. In fact, you've probably heard of some of his accomplishments already. Like how he saved Kukuku's life, and now, of course, Kukuku works
He's an
as his
animal
trusty
character.
assistant.
Yeah, Aoife is practically a miracle worker. I heard a how got sick one time, so Kenichi took him to Aoife for treatment, and what do you know? A how was better in like 2 seconds. Imagine that.
Sounds like Aoife really knows his stuff. I wonder if he can treat all kinds of dragons, like even ones from other nations.
What the? I thought.
I
Yo, I
guess,
thought my
in
computer
theory,
froze for a second.
yeah,
That
I don't see
scared
why
me.
not.
The
Plus, if it
background
was an
image just
emergency,
stopped
Kukuku
moving.
could help him get there in no time.
I mean, I heard the Flower Feather clan is known for riding kukasaurs, but this is less riding and more dangling, isn't it?
Hey, this is a Kakuku appreciation zone only, all right? But seriously, just wait until you see him sprint. He spreads out those huge wings, and it's super awesome.
That's pretty cool.
And while we're on the subject, if there are any travelers who haven't done the part of the Ochkanatlan World Quest where you chase down the evil dragon,
that's
try
me.
it out with Aoife. It'll be a completely different
I
kind
didn't
of
know.
flying experience.
What?
Yeah, I see that. Although it looks more
What the
like Aoife
fuck?
is chasing down a patient for a checkup.
Yeah. So, okay, what else can Aoife do in combat?
Well, Aoife is an Animo Vision user with a lot of tricks up his sleeve. For example, when faced with aggressive enemies, Aoife can unleash his elemental burst and fire a therapeutic sedative, creating a wind current that pulls in and restrains enemies. Yeah, of course, as Aoife's good bro, Kakuku also helps him out in combat. With Aoife's elemental skill, Kakuku lifts him into the air, giving him
That's
an
pretty
aerial
crazy.
advantage in combat. And while in this
It's
state,
like, you don't
Aoife
get
can
hit.
continuously fire tonic shots, which deal Animo damage upon impact and restore HP to the entire party.
Oh, nice. So what kind of team comps work best with Aoife?
Well, to answer that,
Scara
we should
at
introduce one
home.
of his talents first. When Aoife is in the Night Soul's Blessing state, he can use his Field Medic's vision to increase swirl and electrocharge damage based on the total amount
This
of Night
looks
Soul points
overpowered,
across the
bro.
entire party.
No way,
Okay,
bro.
So he works well with characters that can trigger swirl and electrocharged reactions, and characters that can generate Night Soul points. He seems
I
like
can,
really
dude.
flexible.
I can never get used to
He
Movika
is.
as a
Plus,
character.
In areas with Natlan's phlogiston mechanics,
Her
if your
motorcycle is
current
like,
active character or indwelled
it's
Saurian's
cool,
HP
but it's
drops
just
below a
so,
certain percent,
it's
Aoife
just
can consume
so
his own
different.
phlogiston to
I
heal
can't get used to it.
Nice, putting those medical skills to use. His kit seems really intuitive, and he helps with exploration. I feel like exploring the sacred volcano will be a lot easier with Kakuku to dangle from.
But what can I say? He is a helpful little guy. Now, moving on to our next.
That's
bit
so
of news,
funny, you
a new
fly
boss
immediately.
Is coming in version 5.6, the Secret Source Automaton Overseer device. Travelers will need to defeat it to obtain ascension materials for Escoffier.
Huh. I feel like we've faced something like this before.
That's because this boss has the same origins as the Secret Source Automaton configuration device from version 5.1. Both are pieces of ancient dragon technology.
They almost seem like two parts of one terrifying monster.
Okay, Jane, let's, this is where we should wrap this part up, I think, because travelers can search for their own answers to this in-game. Now,
All right,
let's kick
launch
off the
that
event
stuff.
portion.
Oh, wow. There are Natlan characters in Fontaine? Is it because of a festival or something?
Not a festival. An
Oh, we're in
amusement park
Fontaine.
organized by Navia and the Spina di Rasula. Auroron and Aoife are there to deliver Natlan produce for the event. But it's not all veggies and good times, unfortunately. Against the backdrop of the festivities, a smuggling case is uncovered,
Ooh.
leading Kanich and Risley to cross paths.
A Saurian hunter and a prison warden. Sounds like a fun pairing.
Yeah, right? I actually have a few sneak peeks to share, so let's take a look.
Weird. Why is Ahau cowering behind Kanich? I would have thought he was too proud for that.
Is that Charlotte on the right?
Wait.
That's Charlotte's
It must be
leg,
because of
if I've ever
Fontaine's
seen
ban
one.
on flying objects.
Exactly. Ahau and Kakuku made the journey all the way to Fontaine and happened to arrive just in time for the ban.
Ugh.
Ahau was able to hide, but Kakuku got scared and flew straight into the Palais Mermonia. Auroron thinks Kakuku will manage to send all of the important documents in the Palais flying around the building.
Dude,
Oh,
if there was
no.
if
That
there was
can't
like a
go well.
quiz
Well,
of
what about Aoife? Isn't he going to come to Kakuku's
gets a
rescue?
character
Don't
with
worry.
by
If
their
Nerva lets
thighs,
him
I'd get
rise there,
100%.
Kakuku's in good hands. Plus, he might even learn a new phrase or two. Hey, check it out. Risley managed to teach him one. Anyone want to guess what it is?
Oh, I don't really know what it could be.
Just
I
need to
guess we're
find
gonna
it? Yeah,
have to wait and
probably.
see.
Somebody
Anyway,
must have
I
done
wanted
it.
to point out there are two dragons in this picture. So does that mean Nervalet could like interpret for Kakuku? You know, dragon to dragon. Oh, I can't wait to see how their interactions go.
Honestly, I can't even picture it, but I just know it's gonna be hilarious.
Yeah, there's nothing we can say that beats the real thing. So, if you're interested, be sure to check out all the shenanigans in-game. And trust me, there are a lot of them. Always makes me laugh. Now, on to the actual amusement park. Let me give you some background. It's called the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland, and it's the brainchild of a well-known engineer and film buff with the Spina di Rosula in charge of the financing,
Damn, they're
construction,
doing.
and general operations.
Oh, this has to be the first half of the patch where.
Didn't
What
she
the
almost go
fuck?
bankrupt after basing her research on that fake story?
What was that?
I hope her investment pays off this time.
Well, if the Traveler agrees to come on board, Lapine Pauline might be in a better position.
Come on board? Why are my fraud alarm bells ringing?
It's not like that. If you don't trust Lapine Pauline, yeah, okay. Her track record isn't great, but at least trust Cheval Moran and the Spina di Rosula.
If you say so.
And how do we make sure we don't run it into the ground?
Well, if the Traveler agrees to come on board, Lapine Pauline might be in a better position.
Wait, so this is a management
You know who
sim?
I miss?
Okay, tell me everything.
You got it, bro.
I miss
Travelers
Elvis.
will be in charge of operations like upgrading the facilities, expanding the park, and managing the staff. During
I
each
think he
business
should have had a
cycle,
bigger
travelers will need to
prominent
allocate
role
their
in the
precious
game.
funds and action points to the most important tasks based on their management needs.
Elvis, the guy with the Elvis
Navia
hair.
recruited Master Chef Escoffier to run the park's theme restaurant. Woo! The dishes she creates
What was his
can
name
give you
again?
unique management buffs.
Yeah,
so
Liben.
don't miss out.
Liben?
Absolutely. You can also
Liben?
increase your revenue by adding
He should have.
different
He
kinds
should
of
have had a
attractions.
more
For
prominent
example,
role in the
in
game. I
eclectic
think
escapades, visitors
his
can
character
experience
model is
unforgettable
just too
adventures
good.
where they fly through the air or dash underwater at high speeds.
Wow.
Or there's movie masterpieces where you have to use special abilities to reach the end of the stage and seize the treasure. Before launching these attractions, travelers will need to try them out and create a standardized strategy guide
That's
for
the
each one,
Dragon
so
King.
that visitors understand how to get the most out of the experience.
Nice.
Oh, and travelers can also add an attraction called Mellow Manor, where they can create a cozy retreat for different animals to draw in visitors and increase revenue.
And travelers can also recruit some familiar faces to help run
Liben,
the park.
Liben, the
Among
traveling
recruits are
merchant guy
Fontanian companions and
with the
friends from
Elvis
other
hair and the
nations too.
sunglasses. Remember?
Yeah, that's right. By completing friendly encounters, travelers can learn useful management techniques from their companions. Eventually, these companions will become fixtures at the park and provide even more
You forgot?
management
I can't
support.
believe this.
So, long story short, don't worry too much. You don't have to go it alone.
Okay, yeah, that doesn't sound too bad.
And plus, once you get down to business, you'll be rewarded for your efforts.
Ooh, do tell.
Oh, I will. Reach a certain point in the operations and you'll be able to claim all sorts of rewards, including Primo Gems and a new 4-star bow, Sequence of Solitude.
Awesome! More Primo Gems to save for your next pull. Which reminds me, we still haven't finished announcing the event wishes, have we?
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry.
Right
to keep you in
then.
Suspense, travelers.
Right
In the
then.
second half of version 5.6, we'll have returning event wishes for Kanichi and the Raiden Shogun.
Nice.
Plus, the Chronicled Wish banner will be returning in version 5.6. I know a lot of travelers have been waiting for that, so check it out if you're interested.
God,
Yeah, you have to.
Chihori,
And best of luck on your
sounds.
pull.
Chihori looks so
All right.
pretty.
That was a lot of info, so let's take our first break. Here's the second redemption code, travelers.
Chihori's so pretty. This is cute. So I guess the whole Fontaine event is the first half of the patch. And then the second half of the patch is the Mondstadt thing, which is a big deal. You know what? If I'm assuming both of those events are time gated. So then what? The story for the Mondstadt stuff won't happen until the second half of the patch? In a way, that's pretty smart. Because no matter how you look at it, the Mondstadt event's probably way more hype than the Fontaine event. And putting that in the second half is actually better for retention purposes.
The Windbloom Festival, once a celebration of flowers.
Oh,
now
maybe it's not
shrouded
time
in
gated.
unease.
Wait, it says 5-7. What does that mean? Is that...
Why is Albedo on trial? Who is the young man in the courtroom?
Oh, 5-7 is
And
that
he
patch
friend
date. Never mind.
Or foe?
Who's this
What
voice?
tidings does the Dodo communication device bring this time? The answers to these questions and more in the version 5.6
What's wrong?
Archon Quest.
What the fuck? What this?
Nice voice.
It's an Archon quest.
Thanks.
It's an
So,
interlude
we finally
Archon
get back to
quest.
Mondstadt and
It felt
Albedo's
weird. I was like,
trial.
what the fuck?
I don't
Why
even
does it look
think.
so significant?
Something tells me there's more to this situation than meets the eye.
Well, I've put together some information about the case. Let's go through it and see if we can uncover some new clues. So, here's the deal. Albedo's been accused of murder and unlawful disposal of human remains.
What the fuck?
The case is being tried in secret. The logistics captain of the Knights of Favonius, Hertha, seems to have
Hertha?
compelling evidence against Albedo. So the situation is serious.
I'm sure
That's
Hertha
Hertha.
is just trying to do her job.
Oh,
and
yeah, I
cover the
forgot.
truth. But there has to be some kind of misunderstanding here.
Well, in court, the evidence does the talking. Travelers will have access to Albedo's office on the second floor of headquarters to do their own investigation into the case and hopefully track down some clues.
So I saw Jean, Kaya, and Eula in the courtroom, all members of the Knights of Favonius, which makes sense. But it looked like someone from the church was also there.
Who's that? Who's that
Oh,
character?
That's Dahlia. He's
Who?
the deacon of the Church of Favonius.
Is he
So
new?
he works with Barbara, Rosaria, and the other members of the clergy. Dahlia acts as the Herald of Barbados, which is interesting because he's also friends with Venti.
Yeah, very interesting. He sounds like a very important figure then.
Well, speaking of Venti, the Dodo communication device is back in this quest. At some point, Venti needs it to get in touch with Alice. But on the first attempt, the line connects to Grandmaster Varka instead.
What the fuck?
It's only on the second try that he manages to reach Alice.
Whoa, hold on. You just dropped two major names. Barker has been on an expedition for a long time. Sounds like we finally get to hear how he's doing. As for Alice, we know she's the mother of the most adorable Klee and an elder of the Hexen Circle. But I wonder why Venti needs to get in touch with her.
Ooh, this is
Wait,
getting
Could
juicy.
it be because of the monsters in the city?
Oh, you know what? In Amber's
Amber's
anthology chapter,
back!
she did say the number of monsters around Mondstadt has been skyrocketing.
How many years has it been?
Right, and now there are even more monsters in the city. So maybe Venti is reaching out to Alice for help.
I think you two are onto something. And if we take a look at this map, we can see that a lot of our old friends have joined in on the fight to defend Mondstadt.
Wow. This is
Damn, even
emotional.
Sucrose is here?
Mondstadt was the beginning of everything. It's the place where travelers met
Lisa's
their first
here.
companions and embarked on this whole
Razor's
journey.
here!
And now
Jesus.
it's in crisis.
Everybody's making a comeback,
Hopefully
bro.
travelers can do something to stop it.
Oh, they can, but
Hey,
it
Fisher.
won't be an easy road. Alice can offer something to help, but travelers will need to pass a trial first and defeat the king and queen on the chessboard.
Anything to defend
Dude,
Mondstadt.
that queen looks
I'm
hot.
Sure travelers aren't scared of a little trial.
Okay,
And this
okay.
king?
Then
I don't know
let's
about
take
this
a look
guy.
at what awaits them.
Did she just like push the dude? What the heck? That looks crazy. This looks wild.
Alice will preside over the first phase of the trial. The trial takes place on a chessboard, but the rules of chess don't exactly apply. Look closely and you'll notice some of the pieces on the board can harm the king. Travelers can use that to their advantage to create an opening and dish out damage.
This dumbass.
But in the second phase, there are no chess pieces to use. Travelers will need to rely on their own strength to emerge victorious.
It looks like there's a different Dodoco presiding over the second phase. One wearing a blue hat. Is that a different mage from the Hexen Circle?
Ooh, I wonder which one.
Well, travelers will
I
have
bet-
to uncover that
I bet
for
it's Mona's
themselves.
master.
As for the second phase of the trial, let me offer a quick piece of advice. The boss has some extremely powerful attacks, but freeze reactions can help you create an opening.
Maybe jot that one down for later, travelers. So we
B.
know there's murder,
Yeah,
an attack
B.
on Mondstadt, a Hex and Circle trial, but we have no idea how all of this is connected. Seems like there's a lot for travelers to uncover. You know, if you think about it, first Natlan had a crisis with the ley lines that almost ended in death. Then, a similar crisis happened in Liyue, and now Mondstadt is in danger. I can't help but wonder if this is all some kind of terrible omen.
I love her
Yeah,
accent, by the
but
way.
Look on the bright side. It's another chance for answers. Maybe we'll uncover new clues about forces we've encountered before, or what we can expect on the road ahead.
Or maybe we'll even get one step closer to the truth of Tevat.
Yeah, and then travelers can give us all the answers.
So no Shinizaya on
Yeah.
60.0?
I think we're gonna leave
Imagine
all that
they
hard
don't.
work to you guys.
And then they spend an
Alright,
entire
okay.
year
Well,
on
let's lighten
completely
things
something
up
else.
And dive into the remaining version 5.6 events.
I'd throw a fit so
First
hard.
Up on the docket is an event that brings us back to Fontaine, where travelers can test out their tactical brilliance in the new wargame Operation Downpour Simulation.
Dude, nice.
Oh, I know. This wargame comes with all new offensive and defensive gameplay. The key to success is really understanding your game pieces.
Okay, what do you mean?
Well, for example, is it a melee or ranged attack piece? Can it quickly break through
what is
obstacles,
this?
or maybe even
What
bypass
type
them
of game is
entirely?
this?
Once
It's
you
like
feel
the
like you know what you're
opposite
doing,
of tower
you can test out your
defense.
skills in co-op. The actual gameplay
But I don't even
is
think it's
pretty
auto
simple.
battler.
What this event really tests is strategy. For example,
Clash of
when
Clans?
adjusting your
Oh, it's like
defensive
those-
lineup,
okay.
You can even set traps for your opponent.
I see a button called Defensive Simulation. Looks like we can use it to test out our strategies?
That's right. And once you set the defensive and offensive lineup that works best for you, the battle is ready to begin.
Yeah.
And while your
You don't like
opponent tries
not
to break
cry?
through your
I don't even know what that
defenses, your
is.
job is to use your chosen offensive lineup to outmaneuver their strategy.
I forgot.
The side that breaks the opposing formation
reformatted
first
my
or makes
brain
greater progress within the time
when it
limit
comes to Genshin.
wins.
Wow.
Okay, so it sounds like it all comes down to strategy. All right, so get tactical, travelers.
Now, if that last event was mostly about brain power, this next one is all about firepower.
Let's go.
Okay, let's take
The
a look
new
at
region
the
for
gameplay.
Moon Sister Lure. Oh,
Think
that's
this
what
is a
the
simple
whole
battle
thing
for
was
coins?
about.
Ha,
Like
well,
a
think
month
again.
ago. Everybody was freaking out
Players will
about.
have the opportunity to indwell Saurians at certain points.
Ah, I
Use
see.
their abilities to your advantage, and you might be able to turn the tides in your favor.
This looks so fun. You could just stay in Saurian form the whole time and blast all the other players
That's
away.
funny.
Oh, if only. The Saurian form only lasts so long. But even in human form, you'll have Natlan character skills at your disposal. So the goal is to collect as many coins as possible to secure victory.
Nice, bro. So, this next event is called Chronicle of Shifting Stratagems. I'm sure at this point in their journey, travelers have gained their fair share of companions and have tested out their skills in a variety of different situations. But maybe there's a character you want to learn more about, like Escoffier, for example. Let's say you want to test out her potential in different team comps. Then, I highly recommend trying out this event.
Chronicle of Shifting Stratagems gives travelers the opportunity to study and test out different team compositions. The event is divided into different levels of difficulty, and there are also challenge buffs to take advantage of, so make sure to take that into account when forming your teams.
Okay.
Travelers can also take a look at the challenge
Mondstadt
record and see
music
how their
hits
friends
always
approach
hits
each
pretty hard.
challenge. Could provide some food for thought.
Nice. Sounds like the perfect excuse to do some experimentation and think outside the box.
Indeed.
All right, moving on to some Genius Invocation TCG updates. First, a new
They're
card
still
skin
doing
will be added
this?
to the card shop, so check it out if you're interested.
Oh,
Travelers
shit.
can also look forward to new character and action cards added to regular mode.
Nice. More food for the card
Where's my
sharks.
English version of these
There
cards?
are also
Come
some
on.
major updates to automatic artistry.
I need the. I don't.
So in addition
I need
to
the real
character and action
version.
card updates,
Real
the
life
elemental
cards.
reaction effects are different.
Yeah, and during the match, there's now a card refresh option as well as mechanisms for character enhancement and replacement, so the gameplay should be even more engaging. Travelers might even be able to come up with some new strategies and surprise their opponents with unexpected moves.
That's right, and finally, the Ley Line Overflow event is returning in version 5.6, so don't miss out.
We won't, and let's take our last break. When we return, we'll talk system optimizations and a cool collab. See you on the other side, travelers.
Bye.
Come on, guys. Today's the day. Today's the day we get Genshin Impact anime news. Come on. Come on, guys. I've waited for so long. Ooh, this music's nice. Wow, this music's good. Where's this from? Okay. It's Fontaine song.
Welcome back, travelers.
Welcome back.
Welcome. Let's jump right into system optimizations. Some travelers provided feedback that the brilliant blessing enhancement process in the Imaginarium Theatre was a bit confusing, which made it difficult to level up strategically and optimize character turn order. So, in the version 5.6 update, the dev team has made the Brilliant Blessing details page a lot more intuitive.
It's
which
so
should make it
surprising
easier
to
for
me
travelers
that
to make strategic level up decisions.
Nice.
Yeah,
obviously,
and in addition, rewards will be available for completing the
I haven't played the game in a while, right?
Imaginarium Theater that begins on
but
June 1st.
You know what would be nice?
like obviously I don't speak for everybody out there who plays this game, but I'm so surprised that there's so many people that actually still do play this game. Not to say the game is like you shouldn't play, but it just kind of shows there's so many people that
Has
played.
received that feedback as well, so a restart button is also being added to the new update.
Oh, nice.
Let's go.
That should make it easier to get.
No way.
Alright, so this next update addresses another common problem. Travelers have probably noticed that when you go to raise a character's skills, the skill descriptions can be pretty long and dense.
Yeah, I mean, it's understandable. It's important for travelers to have all the details. But it's also easy to get bogged down in the weeds, so this is something the dev team has been working on. Starting in version 5.6, the descriptions on the talent and constellation pages for new characters will be optimized to be more concise, so it's easier for travelers to grasp the core information.
No way!
Travelers who prefer to dive into all the details can always expand the content for a more comprehensive description.
Nice.
That's
Sorting
pretty
through
cool.
all that information should be a lot faster now.
Totally.
Our next optimization is for the treasure compass. Travelers provided feedback that while attempting to complete Natlan's warrior challenges, it was difficult to locate where to pick up the quests. So after the version 5.6 update, the treasure compass can now track those locations.
Woo!
Yeah, they can. Warrior challenges are important because that's how you get obsidian fragments, which you can use to unlock tribal secret spaces, right? It would be nice if the treasure compass could track those too.
It can! And once your exploration progress is high enough, the treasure compass will be able to pinpoint the location of tribal secret spaces as well.
Wow.
Similarly, at a high enough exploration progress, more chests from various nations can also be located using the treasure compass.
Oh, nice. That should really help travelers that are stuck at 99% exploration progress.
Map pins have also been optimized. Starting in version 5.6, travelers can now delete custom pins in batches.
Ooh, that should make it a
Oh
lot
my
easier to start
god,
fresh
they
if you're
took
someone who
5
really
years
likes
to
go
make
ham with the
this.
markers.
Definitely.
I had to delete
Well,
all
that
my
wraps up our
markers
system
individually
optimizations.
and
So
took me an
now it's time for
hour.
some out-of-game news.
That's right. First, we have some exciting collaboration news to share. Genshin Impact is partnering with the global beauty brand Charlotte Tilbury to launch 2 limited edition sets.
Wow.
Who?
So, let's watch the preview trailer for the collaboration.
Who's Charlotte? Tribly? Who this? I love how it's Mona. That's cute. Look at Chibi Mona. Look at her hands. Oh, I love how they're using the updated version of Mona's outfit there. Not the crazy
But
censored,
I have even more
overly
news. In addition,
exposed.
Genshin Impact's third Natlan OST album, Radiance of Flame, is coming soon. Yeah, the album contains various tracks composed by the Hoyo Mix team for the Collective of Plenty and other regions. So stay tuned for the drop.
Awesome.
Cool.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing. The music's gonna be so cool.
So
You know it.
beautiful.
Wow.
Okay, let me check my scroll here. Yeah, that's
No
all
way,
the
bro.
information I have about version 5.6.
That's it? No way, bro.
Yeah, me too. What about you, Jane?
I am just so excited to uncover more about the Albedo trial mystery and to defeat the new boss on the chess.
I will
board.
definitely be playing the Archon quest,
It's been so much fun.
as I always do.
I just think you're gonna love her.
And to follow that up,
This will be
Tifa
very
is finally
fun.
playable, and of course,
We gotta
he's
figure
gonna
out
have
what day
Kuku
we're gonna
by
do
his
it.
side, but the mini games are always so fun and creative. Oh, just can't
Absolutely.
wait.
Well, that's it for the version 5.6 special program. A new adventure awaits. I hope it brings with it new friendships, new answers, and a whole lot of fun. Well, and with that, all there's left to say is, see you in game, travelers. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
No anime news. Again. Oh. Wait, there's more. Interesting. April 30th. That's a big deal, I guess. No way, bro. Okay. It's kind of like take this all in. When was the last time they had an Archon quest? What version was it? It feels like it's been so long since I played anything Genshin related. Obviously, I don't do like the side patches anymore, but when was the last time they had an Archon quest? Is it 5. Is it? Did I just basically skip one patch to play? I guess. I would like to think 5.4 had an Archon quest. Oh, it was 5.3. That's why it felt so long. Did it have 5.4? I don't know. But it's nice to come back to an Archon quest again. Pretty excited. Which is interesting because I figured the Interlude Archon quest would always kind of have Daneslave in it. But this one doesn't. Or we don't know. But maybe there's going to be another Daneslave Archon quest in the future. But it seems like there might not be. Because this might replace it for this time around. I don't know. We'll see. It's for the moon stuff. April 30th. It's just a song though, no? I'm sure people will be able to like take some information. Maybe they'll have some information in their like description box or something. Danes usually appear at 0.7. Nah. If they're doing this Archon interlude quest, Daneslave's not gonna come out next patch, even if it was 0.7 or whatever, because they've already allocated so much effort and time into this Archon quest interlude that if they were able to make another Daneslave quest on top of that, I feel like it's very unlikely. Open the web event. I'm not very. Here's the thing. I know it's probably very interesting, but I'm kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Indifferent about it. Obviously, I haven't looked at it yet, but I'm like not really like too. I'm just indifferent about it because I'm fucking tired of 3 moons. That's honestly my opinion. Because I've looked into the 3 moon situation for so long, for so many hours and so many days that like I'm exhausted by it. Basically, I'm tired of the moons. They need to hurry up and just come out instead of teasing. Is the situation I'm in. if that is somewhat relatable to anybody. So I don't know. It's whatever. I am just tired of getting teased nonstop when I've already spent like good 3 years researching the moons, you know, and then I'll see it when it happens in the game, kind of situation. I know I'm not gonna dig up no web event. What kind of answer are you looking for? I don't really care about the answer. I just want it to happen in the game so I can experience it. That's it. I'm done like with the whole like trying to figure out what's going on in this lore world. I just want it to happen so I can experience it, nothing more. That's it. In the game. All the auxiliary stuff, it's whatever. I'm sure people enjoy it and that's cool. What's your schedule for all your games? Good question. Tomorrow I'm gonna be playing Zenless main story, the new patch. Oh my god. Nowadays I don't look for lore anymore, I just follow through the quest. That's exactly how I am. Did you get Vivian? I did! I was very happy because right now I'm going through this phase of trying to spend as minimum of money as possible on gacha games. So I was very happy. Yeah, so tomorrow we'll start the Zenless story, which I'm pretty excited for. Because, you know, the new patch just dropped like a couple days ago. And I think the week after that, we'll play a little bit of Honkai Impact 3rd, actually. Because I wanted to see what the whole deal is with Sushang event. And then I think next week we're starting the Honkai Impact 3rd merch giveaway. Next weekend. This weekend's Endless, next weekend is Honkai Impact 3rd merch. The weekend after that, I won't be here because I'll be in LA. I'm going to, funnily enough, I'm going to the Star Rail concert. And I'll probably hang out with my friends. That sounds like a good time, so I'll be gone taking a break. Have a good day, Susie. Appreciate you. Thank you for watching. See you next time. And then when I come back from LA, the weekend after that, we have more Honkai Impact 3rd stuff. The main story, we'll do it then. I think there's like a... I was supposed to play like another game, but I forgot what game it was. What? You have friends? Yeah, my imaginary friends. Can you give a brief description of Honkai Impact Part 2 so far? Because I'm too lazy to play it. It's basically a build-up into waking up Kiana. That's it. That's the simplest explanation I can give you. A lot of shit happens, and it was all because we're trying to figure out what's going on with Kiana. Make a montage. I'd probably go take some pictures and videos. Probably post it on Twitter. What stuff are you giving away? I posted it on Twitter. Check that out. All the pictures are there. I don't think that's all of it, but it's like the big ones that I posted. And then like the dates for it. I've been thinking of returning to ZZZ, but I don't want to farm for another artifact game. Can I just go to play story there? I'll tell you this much. You don't need a lot of like artifacts, so to say, in Zenless to play the game, because from my experience, whenever a new character that I get, I spent like a single day on getting their equipment, just like decent ones, not even like good ones, just like, you know, just the things, the best in slot, like artifact itself, not even caring about stats really. just mainly going after the main stat without caring too much about the substat, and I'm still able to clear a bunch of shit. I think the part of the reason is because if you just get used to how the characters work, it should be enough for you to clear some stuff. Maybe not all, but some stuff. But if you're not even worried about like all the clearing shit, you can just play the story. The story is really fun. It reminds me of Honkai Impact 3, the way that's like kind of like formulated, where you don't really need to do the combat and you can just do the story, and the story's like good. How come she's asleep now? She went to the moon, right? And then she's like basically locked in the moon, but then she fell asleep and she didn't wake up or whatever. That was it. Have fun tomorrow, I guess. Vivian's story? No, tomorrow is Endless story, main story. I think it's the last. It's basically tomorrow's Endless stream is a gameplay of the story, where it's a story that is very important in terms of connecting the season 1 and season 2. So, you know how like at the very end of a Genshin Impact region cycle, there's that last patch with the story that kind of introduces and takes you into the next region kind of thing. I'm pretty sure it's going to be something similar to that. They've already like started setting some foundation for like Vivian and Hugo and all that kind of leading into season 2, so that's probably what's gonna happen tomorrow. Okay. The next time I'll be streaming is tomorrow and probably Sunday, and then after that probably on the weekends, okay? I think that's it. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Appreciate it. Thank you for the support. I'm gonna go lay down and watch League of Legends and then go back to maybe take a nap, okay? Bye-bye. Have a good day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you guys. Have a good night, good day, wherever you are. See ya. Thank you for watching. Short stream? Yeah, there's not really like too much to go over. I am excited about the Archon quest though. Definitely gonna play that, if anything. Yeah, I obviously don't play the world quests and stuff anymore, but definitely Archon quest, shit, I'd play it for sure. Because the thing is, if you don't play the Archon quest, you actually don't know what the fuck is going on. Like actually, world quest definitely helps a lot, but if you don't play the Archon quest, then you can't really play the game anymore. All right, bye bye. Have a good day. Peace.